Hey guys, I thought I would do another dragon video for you and slow it down a bit in regular time. So here is my second dragon that I did. Actually, I sketched a couple other ones too, but I thought I'd go slow this time. So what I'm doing, and just so you know, I looked at a picture while I was doing this on the computer of a little toothless version of a dragon, I guess, and broke it down into pretty much basic shapes. So I was looking at the head and it started with like a squished heart. Then I drew sort of a U-shaped body underneath, wide at the bottom. And then I started looking at the face and measuring the space between where the eyes would go, and then giving myself some guiding lines for features I'm going to add in a little bit. So wherever I saw some additional features, I just kind of made little marks to where there are the wings. That's where I'm going to put the wings. Down here is where I'm going to put the tail. And then I start to go back in and kind of, I'm looking at the picture and thinking about what's the shape of the eye. It's kind of like an oval going in an upward direction and almost like an almond shape. And it's tricky getting them the same size, so you have to kind of be patient. So start light. I had put his nostrils in there really lightly first. So everything I'm doing when I'm beginning my drawing are just sort of light guides that I'm establishing. And then I can start to add, shapes to them. So these are sort of the ear type things that were on top of the toothless dinosaur. Or a dragon, sorry, not a dinosaur. And then I added a couple little horns where I knew they would be. And I'm doing this by looking at the picture and kind of just analyzing the shapes I want to use. I added little triangles to look like his spikes on his head. And I pause every once in a while and start to think about, is that the way I want the line to go? Do I want to make the head a little bit more well-defined now? And then I push a little harder to establish those lines. And now he had these little like wing type things coming off of his face. So the whole time I'm looking at the picture and kind of analyzing all the little things I'm noticing and where would I put them in relation to other parts. And since this dragon's looking straight at us, it was pretty easy to get that sense of symmetry. One side's going to look just like the other side and how you space that out. So now I'm sort of fleshing out where his feet are, maybe adding a little bit of the outside foot. So I looked at that and just kind of thought about sort of a long stretched out oval with his little feet down at the bottom. The wings I'm starting to just flesh out a little bit. So remember, take it light and easy. Really look at what you're trying to draw. If you're following along with this, just pause it and look at the different spots where things might be. Lightly develop the stuff you want to do. I didn't use an eraser and all, and I even made a few mistakes, but I just kind of work with them and keep developing it. So there's the wing. Okay, now what do I want to do? Keep building stuff up, pushing harder when I like where the things are, and just do your best. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. Eyes are always my favorite. When you put the eyes together, it really comes to life. Okay. I'm going to be honest, the little record thing's right in front of the picture, so I can't see what I'm doing right now on my video. I think I'm working on his feet and making him look a little bit rounded. Now I'm starting to give the pupil. Actually, that's more of the iris. So it's like a circle, and then inside of that circle is another little circle. Flesh it out. Okay, I gave him a little mouth. I liked his mouth. It actually wasn't on the picture I was looking at. I just thought it looked better that way. So there's that little darker iris part, or pupil. I keep confusing, I'm sorry. And that, it's really cool when you draw eyes to leave a little bit of a reflected light area. So, because your eyes are wet, right? Like, so they reflect the light. Okay. Gonna just keep on fleshing it out. Okay, so there I was spending some time adding some shading and trying to really develop where I wanted to punch up the lines a bit and make them a little bit more pronounced, I guess is a good word for it. Creating some really sharp lines where I really want to emphasize the features. And I actually really didn't like it just in pencil. So here's a little bit of what it looked like after I went in with some colored pencils. And same thing, I just was sort of lightly developing some value and started to add some color. I really love using these colored pencils. So just have some fun with it, and you can push it as far as you want to go. And if you want to add color, I really love using colored pencils, so you could give that a shot. You can just add some areas that you might want to stand out a little more. So I used like a black colored pencil, a little bit of a blue one, the yellow one for the eyes, and I hope my slowing it down helps a little bit, and give it a shot. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video.